Hey y'all, it's me Marty. Time for another video. So, I got backpack issues, y'all. I like backpacks. I like backpacks and pouches and I don't know, just different gear for hiking, for camping, for bushcraft, for just enjoying the outdoors. It's just kind of fun. And so I got a few backpacks. What do I have right now? I think I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, and then 10. Well, some of the little ones here. Oh, I got a couple more over there. But anyway. And the thing is, I don't like really expensive, fancy backpacks and gear. I like the more military surplus, tactical, bushcrafty kind of backpacks and pouches and gear and stuff. It's kind of fun. And, you know, I started checking out military surplus stores a few years ago, and they got lots of great gear. I have a lot of respect for people who've been in the military. I wasn't in the military, but I like the gear. It's really good gear. And the surplus stores have a lot of good deals. They have used stuff and they have new stuff. And it's just really good for bushcraft, for hiking, backpacking, camping, just enjoying the outdoors. And I just kind of like that stuff. And so I'll pick up stuff, really, cheap, really good stuff, cheap. And also I'll get different things in truck stops here and there. So yeah, I'm kind of a sucker for backpacks. I keep saying I get a backpack and then, okay, that's it. I have enough backpacks. But then I'll find another one that's kind of a neat one. And I did get one on my last trip out. But it was a really good deal, so I just had to get it. But yeah, I have given a few away. I think I've given 3 or 4 or 5 away, and I'm going to give some more away. Maybe friend or nieces and nephews or kids, grandkids, different people in our family or friends or people we know, maybe to help them get into backpacking or bushcraft or just enjoying outdoors. And it's just neat to have a pack. So I'll put a bunch of my gear. I got all kinds of, I got doubles and triples and quadruples of some things, and I'll put in a pack, and I can get somebody else started in backpacking and hiking and bushcraft and stuff. So it's kind of fun. So I just keep picking up packs because I like packs, but then I'm giving them away too. Anyway, so I just thought I'd show you some of mine. I've done this before, but I decided to do another one. I'm not going to do a loadout. I'm not going to show you what's in my packs. I'll do that another day. But just a short video here just to show you. So I'm in my hobby room, study, whatever, and where I have all my woodworking and my backpacks. I got a life raft hanging on the wall, and books, and my craft desk for carving and different things. And yeah, so I have a lot of packs here. So yeah, so even when I was younger, I enjoyed the outdoors, camping. I did like camping with my dad and fishing and stuff, and I did some backpacking, hiking a little bit, not a lot, but in the last few years I really got into it more, and my wife and I really enjoy hiking and just putting the pack on and going for a hike, going for a walk in the woods. Is just so enjoyable, and enjoying God's creation, the exercise, the fresh air. It's just wonderful. And so I have a couple of packs on the wall that are some older ones. Then I got one that's kind of a I don't know, camouflage or whatever, kind of a hunting pack. And then I got that one's kind of a bigger one. I got that last year or year before. That's a bigger pack, the black and green woodland one. That's kind of neat too. And then I got a smaller coyote tan one there. That's another neat one. I'm probably going to give a few of those away. But right here on the bed, I got my 3 main packs and then some smaller stuff. I'll show you kind of smallest to biggest, just some of the things I have. Well, here's a belt. This is just a military surplus, I don't know what you call it, web utility belt. And I picked this up. I think it was like $3, and it's like brand new, and it works really good. And I call this my Bushcraft Belt. Now, I don't have anything on it right now. I took everything off, but I had a bunch of stuff on here, and I'm going to use it again, where I could put a canteen on here. And I have all these little pouches, different, and there's some of them are like for holding magazines, bullets and stuff and all that kind of gear and stuff. But they work great for different kits that you would have for hiking and camping and bushcraft. And so I'll have a canteen on here, and then I'll have one of the little pouches for tinder, one for a fire kit, one for first aid, one for maybe a pocket knife or multi-tool, you know, just different things that you would want to have on you, survival type stuff. And it's kind of neat just to have it on a belt. Then you don't have to have a pack or anything. If you want something more lightweight, that's kind of a neat idea. So that's my Bushcraft Belt, I call it. And I have about, I don't know, 8 different pouches that I put on here. Had the, yeah, and I just took them off using them in different packs. But that's my Bushcraft Belt. Okay, then I have, well, I'll show you this separately in a little bit. And then I got this one. This is a neat pouch. It's actually, it's a pouch that fits 30 ounce or 32 inch, my measurements here, 30 or 32 ounce Nalgene bottle. Or like a liter or quart or whatever. It fits them perfect. You know, it unzips on the top, and then there's a pouch on the front. So this is kind of a neat small kit, you know. And so you can have a Nalgene bottle in there. And actually, I got a aluminum cup in here for you can boil water. So you have a water holder in here, and then you have a thing to boil water under. It fits in there perfect. And then in here, I got a small first aid kit and a fire kit and emergency things, emergency blanket, poncho, all kinds of stuff. All kinds of just, of course, ferro rods and lighter in here. I'm really big on having that kind of stuff for starting a fire, for all different good reasons, for warmth and for cooking and boiling water and survival and all that stuff. But this is kind of a small survival type pack that you could just have for hiking and doing bushcraft and camping and stuff. Kind of a smaller thing. Then getting a little bit bigger here. This is I call it a waist pack. I know people call them fanny packs, but I've never wore this on my fanny before, and I wouldn't. I wear it on the front or on the side. It's kind of the camo. Actually, I think it's the same camo as that pack is up there. But it's bigger than a lot of fanny packs. It's got a lot of gear in here. There's tons of stuff in here. It's packed full of stuff. Actually, I took a few things out. But I mean, you could have a whole survival kit in here. You know, everything you would need for a hike, or even, you could even have stuff in here where if you got stuck in the woods overnight, you know, just on a small basis, you had a small kind of kit here. And getting a little bit bigger, this is, I guess you would call this a sling bag. I got this in a truck stop, and I had points on my card, so I think I got this one free. And getting a little bit bigger now. It's like a small backpack. My wife actually has one of these, almost the same size, and this might be a little bit bigger. But I got tons of stuff in here. As it gets bigger, I have more stuff in here. And I have stuff in. I have water in here, and I have a can for boiling water. I have a fire kit and first aid and emergency blanket and ponchos and, you know, all kinds of stuff, flashlights and headlamp and all that kind of stuff in there. Neat little pack. It's just kind of like a mini backpack. I think they're called sling bags because they just have like one strap on, but there's that. Okay, now moving up. So these are my 3 main packs right up. So they're kind of small, medium, and large. And I'm not going to unload any of them this time. I'll do another video showing that. But people like to see loadouts, and I like to do them. But for tonight, I'm just showing you my packs, and I'll do another video showing what's in the different ones. But basically, in every pack I have, what I did when I first started putting packs together and all this stuff, I had one pack with stuff in it, and then I'd move it into other packs, depending on if I wanted a small one or a big one or whatever. But I wanted to get them set up so that I don't have to change it. So these, all 3 are packed. They're full of everything I want in them. But they all have, you know, a first aid kit, a fire kit, a water, a way to boil water, a flashlight, a headlamp, you know, bandanas, some extra clothes in there, a knife, a saw, a little hatchet, you know, all the 10 essentials that you would need when you're going for a hike or, you know, just, you know, spending time in the woods. And then a lot of extra stuff too, just little things that are kind of fun to have. For, you never know, maybe you want to do bushcraft, maybe you want to camp, maybe you want to have a fire or eat, snacks and food and all that kind of stuff. And then stuff for, like, let's say emergency happens or survival, you get stuck in the woods or something. So I don't have a ton in each of the packs. As they get bigger, I have more stuff. But even the smallest pack, I have stuff for survival and emergency. I have a tarp in there. I have a hammock in there, like if you had to stay overnight in the woods, and it gets to be more and more in each pack. But so basically this one here, this is my small pack, and this is packed, and it's got all my gear in there I want. It's got water in there, and it's got snacks and even some small meals if you needed to make a meal. And this weighs about 10 pounds. Okay, and this is kind of a neat one. It's OD green. It's a small pack. It's really light. This one's a nice one to carry. And so I've decided that this is going to be my lightweight day pack to have in my big truck when I'm on the road working, when I'm trucking around the country. Sometimes I get a chance to go for a hike. And so I'm going to keep this one in the truck, and this is going to be the small lightweight pack I have in the truck to go for a hike on the road. Okay, so yeah, that one's about 10 pounds. That's it. It's pretty lightweight. Then the next one, getting a little bit bigger. This is another, these are all like military surplus tactical type backpacks. This one's Coyote Tan. This one is about 15, 16 pounds. So this one's a little heavier, a little bit. This has a little bit more stuff in it. And this I'm using for my regular day pack from when I'm home. My wife and I want to go on a hike, and this is the one I'll take most of the time. It has everything I want in here, and it just, it's still not real heavy, but it's nice and has more stuff in it. So that's kind of my day pack for at home for all around hiking. And that's kind of the medium sized one. Then this beast, this big pack here. Okay, I just got this my last trip. I stopped at a military surplus store, and this is actually a NARP case vac bag. This is basically it's like a medevac survival bag, and this fits a foldable cot that you would put in here. It's a stretcher, like if somebody's injured and you got to get them somewhere. So it holds a cot and tons of first aid gear. And it was at a military surplus, and it said it was used, so it was real. It was like, I don't know, it was a few $100s, then it was marked down to $150, then it was marked down to $75, and I got it for $22. And that's pretty good if it was used, but it's brand new. It was marked as used, but it's brand new. It's never been used. It's in great condition, and it's perfect for a bushcraft pack. I just think it's so cool. And this one has a ton of stuff in it. I got it loaded, and it's about 28 to 30 pounds of stuff. And what's really cool about this one is it's kind of a dump bag. I'm not going to unload it, but it opens this way. Whoop. And then it's loaded that way, inside. And so you could actually fill it more. I don't actually have a ton of stuff in here. I have a lot in there, but you could put a lot more in there. Oh, too many straps here. Okay, so it's got the whole main compartment is just basically a dump bag. It doesn't have different compartments. So this is the best of the best because it is a big one. Some people don't like all the different dividers and compartments. I like both. This one, the main part of the pack is just a big dump bag. But then on the sides, there's 2 big pouches on this side, and then 2 big pouches on that side, and then 3 zippered pouches on the front. This holds a ton of stuff, and it's still comfortable to wear, and it's not too heavy. I mean, yeah, it's close to 30 pounds, which is my heaviest pack that I have. But I mean, gosh, a lot of people will go backpacking or camping or hiking or doing bushcraft stuff, and they have a 50-pound pack. Soldiers have like 100-pound packs, so this is still not that big. But I'm excited to just use this one. I want to make some bushcraft videos, even just in our yard or going for a hike or something, and set up a camp and do some bushcraft stuff. And yeah, I like this bag. This is really cool. It's really military surplusy look. It's really cool. And just because it wasn't really made for hiking. This is like a medevac type of bag. And I just think it's so cool. And it works great. I think it's perfect for hiking and camping, bushcraft. So yeah, I basically have my 3 main ones now, my small, medium, and large. So this one I'm going to keep in the big truck. This will be when my wife Marilyn and I go for hiking, and this was one I want a lot of stuff with, and just want to do bushcraft and stuff. But yeah, and I'm always changing them around and stuff, and every once in a while I get a new one, and it's just kind of fun. It's just kind of fun. There's something about having a pack on your back and going for a hike and having everything you need in the back. You know, yeah, we go for day hikes, maybe half hour, 2 hours at the most. You know, we don't go on really long hikes. But we have fun and we enjoy God's creation and time together, and just, you know, the exercise and fresh air, and it's just so fun. And there's this, you know, so you have a pack on your back and you have food and water and snacks and first aid and fire kit and emergency stuff, you know, and this is kind of neat. And as you get bigger and bigger packs, you have more stuff in there. This one, I mean, this one has everything. This has tarps in here and hammock, and this has a wool blanket in here, and I have meals in here, and water and snacks and flashlights and hatchet and saw and knife and all that. And I basically have all that in even the smallest one, but just on a smaller level. But anyway, just kind of fun. And even, you know, even the smaller packs, even the smallest one has all the 10 essentials in there. And yeah. Yeah. So there's a lot of talking in just a short amount of time. Anyway, I just wanted to show you my backpack collection, and it's getting smaller because I have given a few away, and but I just pick up a new one once in a while. But I like these ones. So yeah, and I'll do a loadout showing what's in each one of them, and I've done that before with different packs. But yeah, maybe I'll do the big one next, just to show you all the different stuff I have in there. This is a really cool one. This might, even though this is bigger and heavier, this might be my favorite new pack, just because it's, I don't know, kind of fun. It looks cool. It's built really good, and I got a super deal on it, and it's like, gosh. But I like these 2 sizes too, so it depends, you know. And basically, when it's hot, when it's summer, I don't like summer anyway, but if we're going to go for a hike or do stuff, I'll take the lightest pack, smallest one I have, you know. And then in the fall, spring, and winter, I'll carry heavier packs. And sometimes I'll just have the sling bag or the Nalgene pack or the waist pack or even just the belt. But I'll always have something, you know. I don't even want to go for a walk in the woods anywhere, even if it's on a trail or even if it's just a park. I want to have something, you know. It's just good to have water and snacks with you, first aid, and I always like to have a fire kit with me, but to have some emergency and survival stuff with, because you just never know what can happen. And also, you know, I like to have stuff in there, you know, just to have a fire and to just do some carving, you know. And so it's neat to have things that you enjoy doing in the outdoors, you know, have them in your pack with you. And some people might like, you know, maybe have a camera with you, like to take pictures, or, you know, different things that you just like to do in the outdoors. Have them in your pack. Make your pack your pack and customize it to the way you want. I have a list that I wrote down of things that I like to have in every pack, the 10 essentials, and then all the different things, and then extra things that I like, you know. But make your own pack and put stuff in it that you enjoy and that you want and you need when you go for a hike. So anyway, okay, that's enough rambling for me. I'm going to end this video. Just want to show you my backpack collection and just some different things about it, and this is kind of fun. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video. Oh, I forgot to show you. This is my Canteen Kit. This is my favorite way to carry water, even if I'm just going for a short hike or just hanging out in the woods. So this is so it's a canteen. It's like a military surplus canteen, but it's actually a Nalgene canteen because it's a little bit more heavy duty than the military surplus ones. and it holds a quart of water. It's in a military surplus cover. It has, in the little pocket here, I have water purification tablets and a small lighter. Inside, I have a canteen cup and a stove and a lid and tin foil. So this is a water carrier. And I have a cup in there so I can boil water in the cup and make coffee, which I love to do on the fire. And there's a stove too, so you can make a little fire, you can boil water, heat water, cook coffee, cook food and everything. So it's kind of a self-contained water and stove and you know, all that stuff in one. This is my favorite way to carry water, my little canteen and canteen cup and stove and everything in one. So a lot of times I'll have this in whatever pack I'm carrying. I do have other water in those packs, but this is my favorite way to carry water. So yeah, I decided to show you that. Almost forgot. Anyway, have a great day.